Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Marco Guan Yu and we have another episode of Unboxing Kujis for you. And this time around we have Digimon, the true power that emits light. So as with the previous series, the main prizes follows the concept of Kongo Jizo, which is an art style concept that's taken out from the comics to make it really lifelike. So unlike in the previous Digimon Kuji series, which just solely focused on Digimon Adventures 01, following the adventures of Matt and Tai, this Kuji series covers 2 seasons, which is Digimon Season 02 and of course Digimon Tamers, which is also known as Digimon 03 season. So this time around it follows the adventures of Vmon, which is from Season 2, and Gallantmon. I hope I pronounced it correctly. I'm having trouble to pronounce Gallantmon, Gulmon. Okay, so without further ado, let's go into the unboxing of the prizes. We're going to start off with the small prizes and then to the big prizes. Yes, we always do the good things for the last. So let's go ahead and share with you guys all the small prizes in this set. Okay, so let's start with the G prize, the infamous clear posters. But this time around, I would say it is not that infamous. The designs are quite good. A total of 8 designs, and right off the bat, you have Angewomon and every 90s boys who are into Digimon will definitely love Angewomon. This is like one of the crush, you know, for every boy in the 90s. Yeah, man, it brings back a lot of memories actually. Yeah, so this is like one of the most popular ones. So if you were to go to buy a Kuji ticket from the board, I tell you this would be the first one to get wiped off if you get a G, of course. Yeah, this is definitely the most popular one if you ask me. Okay, then you have the Bizubamon. Quite menacing actually, this Digimon, but of course everyone's favorite is still the original OG Devilmon. So yeah, this is Bizubamon, and then we have IMPERIALDRAMON and its evolutions right here. We have Dukemon, also known as Gallantmon in the West. This is the Crimson mode. And of course, you cannot live without the OG. So I think 4 posters, 4 posters out of this 8 features the original OG Season 1. You need to have this to entice all the OG people to buy. So yeah, then you have Gabumon and its Digivolutions into Metal Garurumon. Agumon into Greymon and Metal Wargreymon, so Metal Greymon into Wargreymon. And yes, you have the ultimate Digivolution, the combination of Metal Garurumon and Wargreymon into Omegamon or Omnimon. I can't remember which one is used in the West, so yeah, Omnimon, Omegamon, yeah, here you go. Okay, up next we have the Prize F, which is also known as the Rubber Collection. It's not your usual rubber coasters. Why? I'll show you in a moment. It combines a few different concepts into it. Okay, these 2 very normal, very usual rubber coasters are nothing special actually. It's just OG. Actually, it's funny though. Why? I don't know why they featured them. It should really focus more on Davis and the Season 3 main character. I can't really recall his name. I always can't really recall his name. But yeah, it should feature those 2. But I maybe they're trying to really hook on to the OG folks who just really watch Season 1, you know. This is the so-called Digitag that holds on to, that allows the Digimon to digivolve apparently. So yeah, this is the Digitag. Then of course you have the 2 Digivices. I'm not sure what is this for though. If you take a look, you can actually clip it. I don't know, I think it might be just a tag or something. Perhaps a luggage tag or something you can put in. I don't know, it looks very small. Or what can you put it for? I only can think of a luggage tag or a bag tag, you know, you just slot it into the bag area or something like that. So yeah, you have like these 2 Digivices, which I believe it's Tai and Matt's Digivice. Then you have the Omegamon coaster. Actually I want to say that this coaster is really quite cool. Despite it being like it's just a normal usual coaster, but it really looks kind of cool with all the 3D printed effects. I think it really looks very cool if you look up close. It's really nice. I dig it. I really dig it. Oh man. And last but not least, we have a keychain. Now, this is not a normal keychain holder. It features Omegamon's left arm, which is Wargreymon's head. Do you remember now? Look at that. It's really cool, right? Wow. At first, I thought it was just like a normal keychain holder, but I come to realize this. This is really cool, and I would say this is one of the best out of the 8 rubber prizes here. Now we really come to the infamous prize in Ichiban Kuji. That is the face towels. Now this, in my opinion, is really infamous. Oh my goodness, getting these towels is... I mean, what can you do with the towels? Yeah, you can use it, but oh man. 6 different designs. I think I have all 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I'm very fortunate enough to have all 6 into collection. And so yeah, let's go through one by one. What are these towel designs? Okay, so the first design, we have the Digimon Adventure Towel. And then you have the 8 crest. So remember earlier on I showed you the rubber collection, like the Digimon tag, right? Which, you know, you have the crest in the center, allows the Digimon to evolve. These are the 8 crests for each of the main characters in season 1. I believe you have the crest of friendship, the crest of courage, the crest of love, I think. Oh my god, it sounds like My Little Pony. Yeah, but yeah, these are the legit namings. You can go and look it up. It's really legit. Like you have friendship, love, courage, sincerity, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so 8 crests of friendship is magic. And you have the Digivolution. Let me shift up a bit. So you have like the Digivice, and then the top word you have the evolution. All right, and then of course you cannot have Agumon from the original series. And then you have the 2. Okay, now these 2 is a little bit unique. You actually can combine them together. So the first one is Omegamon, featuring the crest of courage, and Omegamon, the other half, featuring the crest of friendship. So these 2 combine. Oh, this is quite cool. You actually combine them together. Look, man, I gotta admit, it's a little bit cool for the infamous towels. At least you can do something with it. You know, it looks kind of like unique and special in a way. So yeah, not bad. I would say out of these infamous towels. Okay, so for prize D, you get the acrylic stands from the Digimon 02 and 03. There are a total of 9 designs. Unfortunately, I'm short of 1 design, but nonetheless, I think it's quite good. Let's go through with all the characters of this acrylic stands. So what do you have right here, right? Basically, you have 3 of these from season 3, and then I have 5 here from season 2. So what you have here are the main characters, the main protagonists, except for one, this one, but well, he's not really considered antagonist changed to protagonist sort of thing. So what you have here are actually the characters and their respective Digimons. Of course, season 2 main protagonists will be Davis and Vmon, followed by the main protagonist, Motoyama or something Yama, I think, and Gulmon. Of course, you have these 2 OG. Oh my, these 2 OG. TK, I still remember. I really clearly remember the names from the OG series. So you have TK and Kari, who are actually from season 1. So they are back in season 2. Of course, the OG characters appear throughout season 2. You have, oh my goodness, I can't remember Kari's Digimon name, but I clearly remember TK's Digimon, which is Patamon. I think because of the name, how it's pronounced, it is very memorable. Patamon. So yeah, I still can clearly remember Patamon and TK, yeah. Alright guys, we're going to unbox the heavy hitters of this set, starting with prize C all the way to last prize. These are the main key items of this set and what makes people want to whack this set so much. My goodness, back when I understand that back when it was released in Japan, people went bonkers and the queue was crazy for this. So when it reached locally, I'm lucky I managed to snag the import set. You know, like the gold toy stickers, right? So FYI, let's cut into a segment. Gold Toei stickers are representing of a Japan set. If it's a local set, you have a different kind of sticker or at least a silver Toei sticker. So gold represents the import set. I don't understand why though. They have apparently if you have gold Toei sticker, it commands a higher price. But I don't know. It's just weird. It's the same thing, right? So yeah, So back to the main point. We are going to unbox these guys and yeah, let's get into it. Starting with prize C. Okay, we have prize C, which is Vmon, and we have Gallantmon. Pardon the voice. It just came so naturally. I don't know why. Because of all the the funny dubbing last time when you used to hear when you're young and for all these cartoons, the dubs. What I think about these two figures, I think it's really cute. I don't know. I just like these two little basic Digimons. I don't know. There's some innocent. Well, they are meant to appear innocent and full of energy. Up next we have prize B, and surprisingly it's actually one of the more popular prize in this set. Actually, I have a lot of requests or rather I've seen quite a demand for prize B, which is Gallantmon or Dukemon. So Gallantmon is used in the West and the original name for Gallantmon is Dukemon, and it's also the Mega Digivolution level from Gulmon. So whoa shit! Whoa shit! Whoa, lucky nothing broke. Well, shit happens sometimes. So yeah, we have Gallantmon right here in the Kongo Jizo kind of art style animation, and right, I have to say this figure really looks great. Wow. I really like the effects of this. Like it's like coming down from the skies, swimming down from the skies. This is the cloud effects for one really takes up a lot of the visual beauty for this piece. Okay, next I really want to touch the paint job for this figure. I think the paint job for this figure is really quite well done actually. If you look at the details of the head and all, every small detail is painted and painted to quite well actually. Look at the lens, right? There's even like slash lines and all showing that it's been through like numerous fights, which is a really cool effect. And for the shield, right, it has so many dents and slash marks. The dent looks weird though. Maybe it's fighting with another Dukemon or Gallantmon, I don't know. Which being attacked by the lens, that's why it has a lot of holes. That being said, if you look at the back of the shield, I honestly forget why there are so many holes, but I think this is a small thing that it can be ignored. The waistline, the neck, these are all the tough areas to paint. It's all covered and covered in a very good way. I really like the pose. I think it's really cool. The only complaint I have is that because it is facing downwards this way, you can't really see Dukemon in its entirety. Overall, I would give this figure I would give this figure a solid 7 to 8 out of 10. Really, it's nice. Nice stuff. Alright guys, oh man, this is so cool. Prize A, IMPERIALDRAMON Dragon Mode. Wow. So this is the Mega Digivolution of Vmon. There are two modes to IMPERIALDRAMON for your information. There's a fighter mode and a dragon mode, and apparently they decided to go with a dragon mode for this prize A. I think dragon mode is maybe the more popular one. Let me know in the comments if you prefer the fighter mode or the dragon mode. I think dragon mode looks cool. Well, I might be biased because of this figure. Yeah. So yeah. Oh man, the way they made it in this art style, the Kongo Jizo art style, it amplifies the fierceness and the coolness of IMPERIALDRAMON Dragon Mode. Wow. You have like a glossy paint job for the armor parts, if you realize that, and the body is just really matte, to really show that its skin kind of a natural color and contour. Even for the wings, it's all matte. But if you look at the armor parts, it's metallic glossy in that way. Really cool detail for this, man. I kind of dig it. So earlier on, right, I mentioned that this style, right, brings out the fierceness and the awesomeness of this figure. I mean, look at the pectorals, man. Look at the muscles, the abs. Wow. This goes to show how cool it is. Look at the hair. The details of the hair. Wow. Really cool, man. It looks like some biker gangster kind of vibe, you know, wearing a armor and all. But yeah, it's really cool. He's really cool, and his pose, fearsome. Look at this, it's just fearsome. Now, also, if you look closely, like, just like Dukemon and Gallantmon, right, the armor parts are full of dent marks, slash marks. It really goes to show that they've been through like battle, you know, battle-clad, battle-hardened Digimons for that matter. Yeah, so it's really one of those cool additional details for this. Very nice, yeah. And on to the last prize of this set, we have the Black Wargreymon, guys! Wow, this is really cool. Now, you might be saying, huh? It's just a paint black version of the first Wargreymon, right? Okay, if you don't know, actually Black Wargreymon appears in season 2 of the anime as one of the, I wouldn't call it a villain, but a kind of like in between, you know, a lost Ronin of sorts. So apparently Black Wargreymon was created by one of the villain Digimons to destroy the Digi-Destinated, alright? So he really stands in between, you know, like if you stand in his way, regardless whether you are a good guy, bad guy, he will just destroy you. So throughout the course of the anime, based on my memory and some research, he's actually finding a purpose, you know, in his life or so forth. In the end, well, spoiler alert, he dies. So yeah, this is just not a lazy paint job of the previous last prize Wargreymon. This is actually a character on its own, Black Wargreymon. So yeah, if you have the Wargreymon, and you have this Black Wargreymon, you can actually sort of recreate the epic fight scene between Wargreymon and Black Wargreymon. So yeah, this is quite a cool figure if you ask me, and a must-have if you're a Digimon fan. Because I got into Ichiban Kuji quite late, so I actually didn't have or own the first Digimon set. Very detailed on the armor, very detailed on its muscle definition. So yeah, this is just literally just like a repaint job, a black paint job from the Wargreymon. Overall, I think the figure is really neat. It does come with a stand to put the figure. I think in case if it's very solid on its own, as you can see, without the figure stand. It does stand, you know, yeah, it withstands the earthquake-shaped test. Back to the paint. So even though it's Black Wargreymon, right, you have like very dark color grey paint scheme, right, you can actually see shadows, black paint or dark paint shadows over this very dark grey color paint. Over his skin. So it really brings out the contour, you know, the contrast of the figure, which I really like. It's a good effort, you know, to put. If you look at the back, so I'm going to remove this wing. Right? If you look at the back, you can actually see the differences in the color. One more thing I would like to highlight is that unlike Gallantmon, or I think a better comparison would be IMPERIALDRAMON Dragon Mode, right? IMPERIALDRAMON Dragon Mode, I think so far from what I see, his body is very clear from all the scars and all. But for Black Wargreymon, look at the body itself. It's a lot of slash marks. I don't know if you've been through some torture or what, or some abuse, but look at it. It is battle hardened. Slash marks, dent marks. This guy's been through war. Damn. So yeah, it is a very cool touch to add this into the figure. Really nice. It shows, I don't know, a dark side of him. No pun intended. And there you have it, guys. Black Wargreymon in its entirety. The last prize of this set. Now, is this a good last prize for this set? Yeah, I would say, yeah, it's a good touch. I would give it a 7 actually. A really solid 7 out of 10. I mean, they could have made Omegamon, which I'm sure they want to make it for the next set, you know, to make money. Yeah, so but other than that, yeah, it's a 7 out of 10. I think it's a good addition because, you know, it's not like a lazy paint over job like some of those Ichiban Kuji line, you know, where they just paint over the A prize into metallic versions. This itself represents another character in the series, so it is a good solid last prize. 7 out of 10. Why 7? -3 because it is still the same Wargreymon, if you ask me. Unless you do a different pose, that would change the score. But yeah, well, still very solid 7 out of 10, guys. No complaints. There you have it, guys. This is the full lineup of Ichiban Kuji Digimon. the two powers that emit lights. Okay, so what I think about this set, I think the main draw for this set is still A price and B price. Last price is like an added sweet touch for that matter. After all, it's still actually the same LP, it's still the same last price from the previous set, which is Wargreymon, painted in black. Although, yes, it is a character in itself. So, final score for this set, I would give it an 8 out of 10, really. Why? Why? You must think, why 8 out of 10? Essentially, you're still getting 3 different figures. Rather than you know, like One Piece Swordsman's the soul of a swordman, right? Swordsman. The last price is literally the same A price. Same, just metallic paint job. So there is at least for this set, if you missed out the Wargreymon from the previous set, you can get this Wargreymon. A black Wargreymon, but a different character altogether. So that's why I give it a score 8. It's actually a 7, a +1 for the last price, and for the fact that it has really cool paint jobs for this set. I really dig the paint jobs, and I don't know, it just looks cool. And to bring the Digimon in such a fearsome state, you know, as compared to the anime counterpart, I don't know, it just looks great, man. So yeah, 8 out of 10 for this set because of Black Wargreymon and Dukemon and IMPERIALDRAMON. 8 out of 10. Solid. So let me know in the comments what you think about this Digimon set and what do you think would be the next possible Digimon set. My predictions is that it's going to be definitely, it seems like already a build up to it. That would be Omegamon and Omnimon for the next set. I do believe it's going to be that way because season 4 onwards, I don't know, seems... Is there any other popular Digimons that people really do follow from season 4 onwards? So let me know in the comments what you think. And yes, this is the end of the episode. I'm Marco Guanyu. I'll see you again. Bye bye.